sharpest teeth, you know my desire. I will travel far beyond the path of reason. Take me back to Eden. Take me back to Eden.
Hi and good morning. It is Jim. It's Friday. It's the last day of the week. We are here for the fourth part of Take Me Back to Eden from Sleep Token. I filmed this last night, but this little beginning bit, the camera went out of focus, so I'm just redoing this morning. But the rest of this video will be what I filmed yesterday. So it was chronologically in the right order. I listened to the album all on the same day. So we have 3 tracks left on here. We've got Rain, the title track Take Me Back to Eden, and then finally we wrap up with Euclid. I think that's how you say it. E-U-C-L-I-D. It could be Euclid, but I think it's Euclid. A very, very interesting and enjoyable album. Starting to wear a bit thin in places. The vocal is just a little bit starting to grate now because it's kind of not progressing enough. But without any spoilers, let's see how the rest of this album goes, shall we? Right.
For so long I've waited, so long that I almost became just a stoic statue fit for nobody, and I don't wanna get in your way, but I finally think I can say that the vicious cycle was over the moment you smiled at me. And just like the rain, you cast the dust into nothing.
The production on this is absolutely superb.
So touch me again, I feel my shadow dissolving. Will you cleanse me with pleasure? Is that chemical cup that I can get down with, up like the moon and out like the house?
But some of this does sound very much like it should be just sort of very standard chart music until it starts doing this. But I really do like that low-tuned guitar sound. I said that before, and I'll say it again. I think it's fantastic.
I can hear you say my name. So rain down on me. Rain down on me. Rain
There. I think this is now the title track. Take Me Back to Eden. Somewhere.
I dream in phosphorescence, bleed through spaces, see you drifting past the fall, but no one told you.
His voice still isn't really doing anything, is it? That's, I think, one thing that sort of bothers me a little bit about this record. The music, I think, is really, really good. And for the first 2 and a bit sides, I didn't notice it, but after a while, he's kind of just singing not the same thing, but it's a very, very similar, very, very similar style of singing for each song. This is a bit better.
Well, yeah, I spit blood when I wake up. Sink porcelain stain, choking up brain matter and makeup. Just 2 days since the mainframe went down and I'm still messed up. Room feels like a meat freezer, I dangling like cold cuts. Missed calls, answer phones from people I just don't trust. Mirror talk, fake love, but I'll take a pound of your flesh before you take a piece of my pay stub. White roses, black doves, godmother, rise up. I need you to see me for what I have become. My, those eyes like fire. I'm a winged insect, you're a funeral pyre. Come now, bite through these wires. I'm a waking hell and the gods grow tired. Reset my patient violence along both lines of a pathway higher. Grow back your sharpest teeth, you know my desire.
I think for me, I think there needs to be more variety on here. That's
I guess it goes to show, does it not, that we've no idea what we've got until we lose it. And no amount of love will keep it around if we don't choose it. And I don't know what's got its teeth in me, but I'm about to bite back in anger. No amount of self-absorbed fury will bring back the glory of innocence.
That's heavy. Oh, don't fade it out. What a cop out. Done that 2 or 3 times, haven't they, on this record? Right. Euclid.
Just run it back, give me 5 whole minutes. I am thick out on the inside, burning. I've got a ghost in the hallway, grinning, and a heavy head that won't stop turning. If my fate is a bad collision, and if my mind is an open highway, give me the twilight two-way vision. Give me one last ride on a sunset skylane. Call me when you get the chance. I can feel the walls around me closing in.
I love a vocoder.
Just running forward, alive like wires as I see the past on an empty ceiling. I play along with the life signs anyway, but oh to God, you don't know this feeling. Yet in reverse, you were all my symmetry. A parallel I would lay my life on. So if your wings won't find you heaven, I will bring it down like an ancient
I'm going to say
bygone.
this bit's so cool. good.
I must be someone new. For me, it's still the utterly.
Pretty anthemic. Is that it? I do believe it is. Right. Well, I was saying some stuff in there that I was sort of thinking about it after I said it. I half started to say something, and then the music caught my attention, and I sort of got away from it. And I've got I think I'm in danger of sounding negative, and I don't mean to be. What I'm sort of trying to get over is my take on this. Initially, the first two sides of this absolutely just blew me away, and then we started on side 3, and what do we have there? Are You Really Okay? I thought it completely changed the feel of it, and I thought, wow, this is amazing. But then it kind of just, it got very, very, for me, a little bit samey, and I think people are going to sort of struggle to understand what I mean by that, because a lot of the comments that I've read about this and the reviews and things are just people saying there is so much variety and genre hopping and different styles all mixed together within one song, let alone one album, that it's really difficult to get to sort of try to categorize it. And I get that, but it just kind of, the guitar sounds exactly the same the whole time, and the drums and the sort of the percussive part of it, the rhythmic section, it kind of just, you go from this sort of really quiet part, and his singing, which kind of just is doing the same thing, one song after another. So you have the music playing sort of on the root note, and he'll be sort of a triad above it. A triad is so like 3 or 6 notes above it. So, but it's kind of just every single song it's the same. So you have the note down la 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 where the music is, and he sings la 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 la, something like that. But he doesn't. It all the time. It's exactly the same thing, and that starts to annoy me after a while. That he's not exploring really interesting melodies that he could be doing. Now, saying that, within this record, there are some fantastic pieces of music. I would say everything up to 7, 1 through to 7, and then bits, and the last 2 tracks on side 4 as well were absolutely fantastic. I love that last one, Euclid. There's just Chokehold. That first song is absolutely sensational, and then the summoning is just wow. I mean, I'm not trying to come across negative about this record, and I'm struggling to say it in a way that doesn't sound like I'm sort of trying to knock it, because I'm not, because I think it does something important and something original and something different, but it tries to do it too much without going to the next stage. So when I said it needs more variety, I think some of this as songs within an album are absolutely fantastic and what you want, but you don't want the whole album to have the same formula, and that's where it starts to fall down a little bit for me. That it's this really interesting marriage of pop with sort of the sugary heaviness, djenty stuff, is really, really cool. But it starts to wear thin after 2 and a bit sides of the same. And for me, that's where this starts to feel a little bit lacking. I really wanted to hear a guitar solo. I wanted to hear another instrument. I wanted to hear something else. Just do something else. Go somewhere unexpected. And it kind of didn't, because all of the anticipation of that unexpected stuff happened in the first 2 or 3 songs. And then after that, it never really sort of did it again. I mean, it just repeated it, but it didn't sort of go. It didn't surprise you again. Or I'm really sorry. That's kind of my feeling on it. A really, really, really interesting record, and one that I will listen to several times again, because I think I need. Perhaps it will benefit from repeat listening. And there are certain songs on here I'm going to listen to a lot, which I will certainly have on a playlist on my phone to have in the car and so on and so forth. But is it a stone cold classic? Well, it could be. Is it my favourite record of the year? I don't know. I don't know that it is. I've had other records this year that this is not. It's got some moments on it. It's got some fantastic moments, but it's not the best record of the year by some degree. I have to say, Haken, their record Fauna, and ID Entity from Riverside, right at the beginning of the year, did things that this doesn't, and they kept their interest going. Now, for those of you who just arrived at this channel to watch these videos, I hope this doesn't put you off, because I'm being honest. This is what I'm thinking about it. This is what I'm taking away from this record. I don't dislike it. I don't dislike the band. I don't have any bad things to say about it from that point of view. And I'm very interested to hear more, which no doubt I will do. I just wished it had carried on and done more stuff as the record progressed. Had a bit more variety in it. Anyway, there we go. I've probably lost a load of subs now because of that, but there you go. I hope you've enjoyed it, and hopefully see you guys on the next video, whenever and whatever that is. Until then, this is Jim, over and